Hello and welcome back to Cars of Glasgow, and today you join me. Behind me is a 2014 Renault Twizy, and this is my first time experience to the Twizy up close in a new life. On a recent trip to Cannes and Monaco, I noticed a lot of delivery drivers were using the Twizy to get around the small French narrow streets, and now we're here in Britain. I thought I'd quickly show you guys this while I've got one in front of me. So stay tuned for this video. So first off, you can see it's quite small, almost quadricycle in size. Anybody who doesn't know, the Twizy is fully electric. And then up front here we've got your charger, typical British 3-pin there, and it takes about 3.5 hours to get full charge. Then you just get over about 40 miles in a full tank, a full range, once it's charged up. And it costs about £1 to get a full charge in this Twizy, so you get £1 for about 40 miles. As you can see, this particular model doesn't have doors or any frills or excitement, so you're exposed to the elements. We do have your little Renault hubcaps, one wiper blade, and we've got two seating, but it's one in front, one in back. We've got lockable storage up the back here. With the key, you put the driver's key in. They go in there so you could lock your goods if you're out at the shop. Round the back there's no boot to speak of, but we do have central brake light, indicators, reverse, big Renault badge. Kinda looks like it's got a blue hue, like blue chromed out look. Twizy is a sticker there, and your registration and all your exposed suspension on that at the side. If you live in a nice hot climate like the south of France, this would be ideal. Just get in and out, all wash down. You can hose it all down, little drain holes. Let's jump in. We've got your drive, neutral and reverse hazards. We've got a little bit of storage up here, a little bit of lockable storage on the right hand side to keep them more valuable in there so nobody can just break in. So you've got the key in the ignition. It's got quite basic controls up front. We've got your D for drive, N for neutral, R for reverse. You've got your hazards, indicators on the left with your lights controls on the side there, wiper blades like so, and that's about it. Your little quadricycle experience. You do get options for a speaker for your radio. I think you can get a glass roof as well, and doors are an optional extra as well. It's quite a unique driving experience. So the Renault Twizy can reach just about 50 miles per hour, 51 miles per hour, so it can't actually reach to 60, which is interesting thing. You can't take it onto the motorway or anything like that. So one of the benefits of owning this is you've got free road tax. You can get around town quite cheaply if you're plugging it in at home. You can lease the batteries for £45 a month, and that just gives you the peace of mind that something goes wrong, Renault will look after it. Whereas you can buy it outright if you just want to own the car, but any issues with the battery onus is going to be on you, so that's something to consider. The 2+2 driving experience is almost, I've never been in a vehicle like this before, so it's quite quirky if you're out and about. And as I said, there are no doors. You need to get used to that. If you're hot climate or somewhere during southern Britain, you'd enjoy that, but probably here in November in England, it's going to be pretty chilly, and I can only imagine up in Scotland how wet and cold, miserable it would be to get exposed and soaked on your way to work or out to the shops. So overall, if you're looking for a low emission or zero emission vehicle, something that's cheap to drive, cheap to insure, cheap to run, it's also another option for you. The only negatives I can really see are it's not like a traditional car, so it's probably not going to be the safest with regards to crash regulations. You've not got security or exposed to the elements with regards to not having doors. You do get a seatbelt at least, but yeah, so that's just something to consider. Maybe an ideal city roundabout or something. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this quick walk around of the Renault Twizy. Thanks very much for watching Cars of Glasgow. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel below. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Cars of Glasgow, and I'll see you next video. Ciao!